So this is a private initiative. There's no public funds involved in this. It's it's a 100% volunteer funded. A lot of it is self-funded. You know, people are getting in their own cars and using their own resources. There will be a lot of the resources are being donated. The hotel resources, at least in the early phases, are being donated as well. So we're trying to do it as cost efficiently as we can. There will be some expenses. We're going to pay for some security and pay for some things like that. We're accumulating a few donations for that. We've got a donation site set up to collect those donations, and you know, it's our anticipation that is the role of Faith Forward Dallas at Thanksgiving Square. One of the significant roles of Faith Forward Dallas at Thanksgiving Square is that as a 501c3 at the Thanksgiving Foundation, which convenes the Faith Forward Dallas group, we are able to accept donations as part of a charitable organization. They're tax exempt and allows us to disperse against the expenses of the initiative.
So are you looking for donations to help these people?
Oh, for sure we are. Again, we haven't broadly asked for that. We've begun to receive a few. Like I said, we've set up a little donation site for that, but it is, you know, we'll get that piece of it organized here. 100% of our focus on the front end of this has been making ready for this very complex process of having, you know, a busload of people show up and with lots of needs, including some healthcare needs, right? Including clothing needs, including, you know, obviously food and shelter needs. And so there's lots and lots of tentacles to this, and there'll be many, many volunteers involved. The faith community and, you know, their congregants are largely at the front end of this. We're getting lots of people that are interested in knowing how they can help. You know, we're trying to put an infrastructure together to be able to communicate to people how they can help, because it's, you know, we think it's there's a benefit to the community too, and it's a bit of a unifying thing, I think, for those. Like I say, it's a little divisive to a few, but for most, we've gotten virtually 100% positive comment about our involvement, and they'd like to, you know, people want to help, and so we've got to figure out a way to allow people to come into the process and not hold all of that goodwill to ourselves. So we're trying to work through that.